Good morning, children. We finished the present tense in the last video class, right? Now I am talking about past tense. Past tense is classified into four. They are simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense, right? Okay. What is the rule of simple past tense? That you know. Yes, it is very easy. Subject plus V2 form. V2 or past form of the verb plus object. Right. And when should we use this tense? Yes, for past completed actions we have to use simple past tense. Here you have to remember, for past completed actions, we use present perfect tense also. But simple past tense we are using for the actions completed in the past, long back. And there we have to give importance for the time. The actions happened at particular time or definite time. But in present perfect tense, we are using for recent past actions. There we are not giving much importance for what? Time. Okay? That you have to remember. Okay, look at the board. We are using this tense for past finished actions, right? Look at the first sentence. I completed my project yesterday. I completed my project yesterday. I is the subject, right? Completed, that is V2 form of the verb. Past form of the verb, right? As per the rule. Subject plus V2 plus. If needed, object also you can give. My project yesterday. So here yesterday, that is the time reference. So here this action was happened yesterday. So in simple past tense you can use the time reference words such as yesterday, last week, last day, last night, last year, last month, all these words. But you cannot tell like this, I have completed my project yesterday. If you tell in present perfect tense, then it is wrong. Okay? In present perfect tense, we should not use these time reference word. Yesterday, last week, last year, last month. Always remember. Okay? In present perfect tense, you tell like this, I completed my project just now. That just now, that time reference, that word only you can use in present perfect tense, but you cannot use in simple past tense. Okay? Always remember. Next, he worked. He is the subject. Worked, that is V2 form, in this factory from 1999 to 2000. So here this action was happened in the past and the time reference also given here. That is from 1999 to 2000. Okay. Next, my pet cat. My pet cat, that is the subject, lived, V2 form, a cheerful life. My pet cat lived a cheerful life. Here the time reference is not given, but no problem. Next, when did they finish work and go home? When, that is the question word. Did, that is V2 form here, that you know. Do, did, done. Did is the V2 form. So that because of question, interrogative sentence, did came before the subject, they. Finish, work and go home. So here because of did, the next verb should become V1 form. You cannot give the V2 or V3 form. That you have to remember. Wherever you see in the sentence V2 that did in the sentence, in that moment you have to give V1 or base form of the verb. Okay. Finish, that is V1. Go, that is also V1. Base form of the verb. When did they finish work and go home? So it is an example for what? Simple past tense. Interrogative sentence. Okay, next. Did mother wake you up in the morning? Did, because of interrogative sentence, did came before the subject. Because of did here, that is auxiliary verb, V2 form. So next verb should become V1 form. Wake you up in the morning. She submitted her assignment last week. So she is the subject, submitted V2 form, assignment object, last week. That is time reference. They ate their breakfast in the morning. So completed action, that action was completed in the morning. So morning, that is time reference here, that action was completed. They is the subject, ate is the V2 form, breakfast. They ate their breakfast in the morning. We are also using this tense for repeated events or habits in the past. Examples: he always went to the hills during vacations. She always liked to play with the young children. He always. So here, the word always, that shows what? Repeated events or habits in the past, right? He is the subject. So here always. After that, went. Went is the V2 form, right? To the hills during vacations. She is the subject. Always, that is repeated events or action, habits in the past. Then liked, that is the V2 form, verb. She always liked to play with the young children. That shows repeated events or habits in the past. Next, we also use this tense for actions which lasted for a period of time in the past. Actions which lasted for a period of time in the past. Examples: she taught in that school for 4 years. He stayed with his uncle for a long time. She is the subject, taught V2 form, in that school for 4 years. I told you for, we are using for time duration, period of time, right? For 4 years. What about the action? Actions which lasted for a period of time in the past. Next, he, subject, stayed V2 form with his uncle for a long time. A long time is time reference, time duration. So here we use this word. Okay. Next, you should learn how to make a positive, negative and interrogative of simple past tense. Here, I spoke. This is positive of simple past tense, right? I, as per the rule, I is the subject, spoke is the V2 form. You know that speak V1 form, spoke V2, spoken V3. So in the simple past tense, we have to use always V2 form of the verb. Remember, I spoke, positive sentence. Subject plus V2 form. If you need object, you can add object. I spoke English. I spoke in English. Next, I did not speak. Negative of simple past tense. Right. I is the subject. Did is the V2 form. That is auxiliary verb here, V2. Did not. So for making negative sentence, you have to take not, that you have to add between the auxiliary verb and main verb. Speak. Because of did here, speak, we need V1 form or base form of the verb. V1 form we need here. I cannot write here what spoke or spoken because did is already in past tense. So that the next word I have to write in V1 form, base form. Okay. That is an example for negative sentence of simple past tense. We have to add not in between auxiliary verb did and main verb speak. Okay. I did not speak, she did not speak, you did not speak, they did not speak. Next, did I speak? This is an positive interrogative of simple past tense. That you know, in interrogative sentence always auxiliary verb comes first in the beginning of the sentence before the subject. I. Because of did, that is past form. So that here we need base form, V1 form. Did I speak? Then question mark. Right. Always remember here what? Auxiliary verb plus subject plus V1 form. Auxiliary verb here did, that is V2. Right. Next, did I not speak? That is an example for negative interrogative of simple past tense. Did, that is V2, auxiliary verb that came before the subject. Then not, we have to add in between subject and main verb. Because of here did past form, the next verb should become in V1 form, base form of the verb. Then last question mark. That is an example for negative interrogative of simple past tense. Did I not speak? Did she not speak? Did they not speak? Okay. So dear students, don't get confused with the simple past tense and present perfect tense. Both the tenses we are using for completed actions. Always remember. I completed my work yesterday. I ate my breakfast in the morning. She completed her work last week. These all are examples for simple past tense. That time reference. I gave much importance for time. Last night, last week, yesterday, last month, last year. All these words we have to use in simple past tense only. I cannot tell like this. I have completed my work yesterday. If I tell like that, that is wrong. I have finished my lunch last week. That is absolutely wrong. I have completed my work last year. That is also absolutely wrong. So, yesterday, last week, last month, last year. All these words you should not use in present perfect tense. Okay. So, dear students, I hope you understood this tense very well. So make your own examples and practice yourself. Thank you.